Edmonton. My name is Joanna and I'm here to tell you all about raising hens in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. In this video, we'll be talking about keeping your coop clean. Now this goes without saying, but cleaning your coop is very important to ensure a healthy living environment for your chickens. Soiled bedding or litter can increase the ammonia content in your poultry house, which can lead to some very negative flock impacts. So things like spilled water, blown in snow, mud tracked in from the run, fecal matter, or dirty feathers, these things contribute to soiled litter. So when you clean out your run, nest boxes, and floor, make sure you replace the old bedding with new ones. Some cleanup duties can be done on a monthly or yearly basis, but there are some that you must do every day. Daily cleaning chores include cleaning waterers, soiled feed, or spilled feed, turning the litter to avoid caking, and I'll talk about this in a little bit. Some other useful tips include installing a dropping board. If you install a dropping board underneath the roost, it'll capture the chicken manure. This will make it easier for you to clean up and observe any abnormal manure droppings. And you can easily remove the fecal matter from the board by using a scraper tool. Another useful tip is to use a deep bedding method. This is especially helpful during the winter months. All you do is you just keep putting new litter on top of your old one, and you allow the old one underneath to compost and provide warmth to your chickens. But it's important that the bedding be absorbent litter materials such as pine shavings or straw. It's also important to turn the litter to avoid caking, which can lead to some serious foot injuries. Another very important one is sanitation, especially between flock placements. Sanitizing can lower pest numbers and bacteria and viral infections. Sanitation is also important for ensuring food safety. An example of a probiotic cleaner is Crisol. A probiotic cleaner minimizes the amount of ammonia in the air, reduces odors, and gets rid of biofilm, which is when a group of microorganisms stick onto a surface and form a layer. However, you should note that a probiotic cleaner should not be your sole method of cleaning. And when you're cleaning out your coop, make sure you separate your birds for the amount of time as stated on your disinfectant container. And always allow for downtime. Downtime refers to the changeover between flocks and can include the time between disinfecting the poultry house and filling it with new birds. Although disinfectants destroy or inactivate microorganisms, it's always important to choose the right one that won't be harmful to your flock. Also, always remember to wear proper gear to protect your eyes and skin, have a good ventilation system for when you're cleaning, and remember to read the labels to take precautions. Another major thing I want to talk about is pests. Pests can include anything that can do damage to your property and your livestock. So things like insects, rodents, wild birds, and predators all pose risk to your animal feed, your chickens, your housing system, and your own health. Pests can carry diseases such as salmonella, they can injure and kill your birds, and they can contaminate and consume animal feed. So make sure you store up your feed properly. Mice, for example, can carry a deadly hantavirus. People who work, play, or live near nesting areas of rodents are at a risk of contracting hantavirus. The hantavirus is spread via airborne transmission, which means that any person can be infected when they breathe air that is contaminated with hantavirus. This can happen when nesting materials or fresh rodent urine and droppings are stirred up and droplets containing the virus are released into the air. This can lead to hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, or HPS. So it is very important that you keep your coop and your chickens clean. So the easiest way to prevent pests is to make sure that your coop is free of cracks that will let pests in. If your coop is near a tree, be sure to remove any low-hanging branches and make sure that the area surrounding your coop is free from tall grass and weeds. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed watching and learned a thing or two about hen keeping in Edmonton. Special thanks to the Poultry Research Center and the Government of Alberta for providing the information in their manual, Raising Chickens in Alberta. You know, they put out a great ton of resources, and a lot of the information that I have in my video, such as this one, is actually from the manual. I've attached a pest control checklist and a steps to sanitation document in the description box below. The information provided is a summary from the manual itself. However, if you'd like to download the full manual, you can do so online. Thanks everyone!